In the big city of OBELE, the Christmas period had begun to flow again like a fresh wave of excitement washing over every street and every compound. The markets buzzed with loud voices, traders shouting prices, children chasing each other between stalls, and adults dragging bags full of food items. Stores overflowed with people pushing and rushing, trying to grab the last-minute items they needed to make the celebration complete. Every family, rich or poor, was involved in the hustle. Nobody wanted to be left out when the Christmas lights finally shone. Mr. Nedu's family was not an exception. Even though he wasn't rich and sometimes struggled to keep up, he pushed himself every day to make sure this Christmas would not pass his family by without joy. His wife also contributed in a women's food group, and she was expecting her small bag of rice, tomatoes, oil, and ingredients. Truly, everything seemed to be going smoothly for the Nedu family. Everyone was preparing for the season. Except one person. Joy. Mr. Nedu's elder daughter. A teenager who wanted life to move faster than her age. While others were satisfied with new slippers, maybe one outfit, and small Christmas hair, Joy wanted wigs worth hundreds of thousands. She wanted outfits her mates didn't even dream of. She was jobless, yet her online cart was always full. Every day she would scroll endlessly through TikTok, Instagram, online stores, her eyes glued to luxury hair, luxury bags, luxury outfits, luxury makeup. She would screenshot everything, zoom in, save, and imagine herself slaying in them. Her mother tried advising her many times, "My daughter, put your hand where it will reach you or don't let greed push you into trouble. Christmas is not competition." But Joy always brushed it off. She felt her mother didn't understand the pressure. Her friends were making small money, buying clothes, posting pictures, snapping mirror selfies with new shoes. All these things entered Joy's mind. Jealousy bit her, and she began to think of shortcuts, fast money, any route at all, as long as she could look like those girls online. One night, while scrolling on TikTok, she joined a random guy's live for the first time. The guy was flaunting money, pouring drinks, music blasting behind him. Suddenly, he said he would give 100,000 Nigerian nairas to any girl who could come to his place the next day for a Netflix, chill, and Christmas OBELE hangout. Joy's heart jumped. Her eyes widened. Her brain didn't even wait to reason. Before she knew it, she opened his DM and typed, "I'm available." That was how it started. She didn't know him. She didn't know where he stayed. She didn't ask questions. She only saw 100K glowing before her eyes. The guy added her into a group chat with other girls who had also agreed. Throughout that night, they texted and planned. They were hyping the hangout, dropping laughing emojis, talking about sneaking out, thinking of the outfits they would wear under their big gowns. Joy didn't sleep well. She was too excited. Meanwhile, life in OBELE continued. The market became even more crowded. People picking up food items one by one, trailers blocking the roads, kiki drivers honking non-stop, women rushing home with chickens tied in nylons. Nedu's wife collected her contribution food items, and the younger kids danced around happily. But Joy was quiet, thinking, calculating, dreaming about the 100K she would get. In her mind she had already bought a new wig, new shoes, a crop top, a Christmas bag. She ignored every warning she saw online. Stories of missing girls during Christmas. Stories of fake hangouts. Stories of harvesters and dangerous guys. She waved all of them aside and said, "It can't be me. One time will not kill me." Finally, the D-Day came. Joy told her friends to agree with her story so she could lie to her parents. She told her mom she was attending a Christmas night vigil with church members. She wore a long oversized gown and tied her hair with a big scarf. She carried a small nylon containing only a Bible and wrapper to make the lie believable. Her mother prayed for her as she left. Her father didn't even suspect anything. They trusted their daughter. When Joy got to the meeting spot, she and the other girls quickly changed into mini bomb shorts, spaghetti tops, crop tops, and small shoulder bags. They removed their hair scarves and put on their dusty old wigs, the ones they had planned for the hangout. They waited for the Uber the guys sent. When it arrived, they all squeezed inside, laughing loudly, acting like they were enjoying themselves. But deep down, if any of them had paused to think, they would have felt something strange. Something off. Something like a silent warning whispering in the air. On getting to the house, the guys told them to switch off their phones completely. No distractions, they said. No pajamas night. We go enjoy till daybreak. They gave each girl pajamas to wear. Some were torn. Some smelled of alcohol. But the girls wore them anyway. They thought it was part of the fun. They still believed the 100K was waiting at the end. The house was filled with boys between 20 and 25. All of them hyped up, shouting, jumping, blasting loud music. They called it the beginning of their Christmas OBELE. At first the party seemed normal, music, popcorn, and small plays. Then the drinks started coming. But the girls didn't know those drinks were heavily mixed, drugs, alcohol, and substances that could confuse the brain. They forced some girls to drink. The ones used to alcohol drank freely. Joy struggled. She didn't like alcohol. It burned her throat. But she kept drinking small because she didn't want them to say she didn't participate. She didn't want them to reduce her money. Within minutes, her eyes became heavy. Her legs weak. Her body slightly shaking. But she forced herself to stay awake, to smile, to dance, to laugh even when she felt dizzy. They played games, truth or dare, hide and seek, blindfold dares. Some dares were already getting suspicious, but the girls pretended like everything was fine. They didn't want to be the party spoiler. Hours passed. They ate brownies that had strong drugs inside, but the girls didn't know. Joy felt herself drifting in and out. She didn't even know when she started laughing at something not funny. By 2 a.m., their excitement had died down. Everybody was tired. The girls told the guy, "We're ready to go. You said you would pay us. We have delivered." That was when the guy laughed. A loud, wicked, unbelievable laugh. Go where? Nobody they go anywhere. Una things say 100K not for only coming here. Something must happen first. The whole room went silent. One girl screamed. Another shouted, tell us this one oh. But the guys blocked the door. Some girls immediately agreed, they had already done such things before. They started following the boys into the rooms. Joy froze. Fear grabbed her heart. Her body became cold. She had never seen anything like this. Sleeping with one person scared her, talk more of dozens. She looked around for help, but all the girls were either scared, crying, or already entering rooms. Nobody wanted to be the odd one out. Nobody wanted to be embarrassed. The pressure forced her in. The first guy was rough. The second guy was worse. The third, fourth, fifth. Her body was burning. Tears fell, but nobody cared. The boys outside were shouting, "Next! Next! Next!" Like she was not human. Like she was an object. Like she was a Christmas goat. By the time it reached the 25th guy, Joy couldn't even lift her legs. She was trembling. She felt something tearing inside her. She wanted to scream, but no voice came out. She regretted everything, but she was stuck. When she finally left that house, she walked sideways, legs spaced apart, her thighs shaking uncontrollably. She couldn't even climb the stairs properly. She entered a ride and stopped at her friend's place because she couldn't dare go home. Her friend was shocked when she opened the door. Joy could barely talk. Her voice was weak. She begged for water, begged for pain relief, begged for anywhere to lie down. She explained everything with tears dripping non-stop. Her friend shouted at her, but the anger later turned into pity. By morning, Joy couldn't stand. She cried from the bathroom to the bed. Sores had formed between her thighs. Her private area was swollen and bruised. The pain was unbearable. The friend panicked and called Joy's parents. When they arrived, her mother screamed and collapsed on the floor when she saw her daughter's condition. Joy. So this is the night video you went for? Jesus. They rushed her to the hospital. Tests came out. Some of the boys had infections. They had transmitted diseases. Joy was placed on strong medications. While others were at home eating jollof rice, frying chicken, wearing Christmas clothes, posting pictures online, Joy lay on a hospital bed, shaking in pain. The 100K she collected. She didn't even use it to buy anything. She spent it on hospital bills. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she whispered, "God, why didn't I listen? Why did I want to belong? Why was I greedy?" But it was already too late. Her Christmas passed in pain, regret, and silent prayers. Christmas will come again. People will wear clothes again. But please, don't do pass yourself. No wig, no shoe, no outfit is worth your life. Contentment is not poverty. Pride is not progress. And shortcuts. Shortcuts will always cut people short.